doing example 3 in section 6.4. Find the derivative of this implicitly defined function. So first step again, take the derivative of both sides with respect to x. Okay, and then left side, this one has just an x in it, so we take its derivative normally, so 16x. Now this one we have to be careful on, that's a product. I'm going to put the minus in front, and I'm going to treat this as if it's just 4xy. That's a product. 4x is the first part of it, y is the second part. So we take the derivative of the first part, so 4 multiplied by the second is y, plus the derivative of, we did the derivative of the first part, now we take the first function, 4x, and then we multiply by the derivative of the second one. Well, the derivative of y is just dy dx. Okay, and then be careful when you got the minus here, because the product rule, you add things, that minus is going to have to be distributed. Okay, the last term also has a y in it, so we take its derivative implicitly. We get 4y, so that's multiply, lower the power by 1, we get a first power. Derivative of y is dy dx. Okay, and then on the other side, derivative of any constant, again, is just 0. So we'll distribute this minus sign now. So we get 16x minus 4y minus 4x dy dx plus 4y dy dx. Okay, now this one has two dy dx terms, so we need to collect all those terms that have the dy dx on the same side. I'm going to put the positive term first, so we'll have 4y dy dx minus 4x dy dx. And then we'll move these other terms to the other side. So this 4y, we'll add that to both sides, it will become a positive 4y, and then this one becomes a negative 16x on the other side. Okay, now the reason we want to have these dy dx's on the same side is so that we can now factor them out. So that's our next step. Factor out dy dx. That leaves us with 4y minus 4x. And then on the other side, 4y minus 16x. And then our last step is we're just going to divide both sides by that. So we get dy dx divided by 4y minus 4x. So we're going to have, now what I want to do next, well, we'll just do this in two steps. So we'll have 4y minus 16x over 4y minus 4x. Now we can notice here that we can factor a 4 out of both the top and the bottom, so let's go ahead and do that. If I factor a 4 out, I get y minus 4x. And then in the bottom, I factor out a 4, I get y minus x. Now these 4's can cancel, so we can simplify this to our nice final answer, y minus 4x over y minus x. And so that is our dy dx.